Hey, here we go. Hey, grab my camera. Yeah. 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 What do you mean you don't have time?
I gotta do laundry.
Oh,
I haven't been able to do it all day since you've had me out here
I've had you out here for like 20 minutes.
for like 4 hours.
No, I've not.
Right. Anybody here yet?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I want one. Who? Not every 10 seconds. Well,
I ain't got nobody. You ain't got nobody watching you.
my milkshake brings all the boys to the
Oh
yard.
my god, please stop. Hi. Hi. Hi! Quit! Ow! I got a transmission in my tit. Can we say that?
I don't think so.
Oh. Oh well. Quack. Hey, no back. Hi. I'm not staying. Does nothing special. I'm watching.
Does nothing special. What's up, buddy? Why don't you do anything special?
Okay, bud.
No.
I told you I had to go get laundry done.
You don't have laundry.
Yes, I do. I have a load in the dryer and I have a load in the washer.
She doesn't have laundry.
I have plenty of laundry. You want to know why? Because somebody else doesn't do their own laundry.
I wonder why.
Because his mom done it for all those years.
That's
and
right.
Now I have to.
And whose fault is that? Mrs.
Yours.
got chocolate on her face.
Probably dirt.
It's a specialty of mine. Okay.
When did you text me and say, "What did you order yet?"
When I was down there, you were sitting there just minding your business. I'm like, did you even order yet? Anyway,
Yeah, I did.
I didn't think you did.
I did.
Well, my specialty is being busy all the time. Pull a seat up.
No, because I'm not staying. Dude, I gotta get laundry done. Some of us have. Some of us aren't taking a trip to Chicago.
I'm getting up way before you are. I have the same problem. Yeah.
What?
He's saying he has the same problem. He's always got a woman nagging him.
Well, there's plenty of more where that came from.
Yeah. So how's your Sunday night? Does nothing special. Are you seem new to the channel. I don't know if I recognize that name. We went and got ice cream because it's been a long day. I've had a lot of stuff to get done, and this is the end of my night pretty much. Get to hang out with some pretty cool people usually, so it's not a horrible trade-off. Oh, you just subscribed yesterday? Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. We were at Edgewater Sports Park yesterday, right? Yeah, because today's Sunday. Yeah, I lose track of days. Yeah, so we were at Edgewater in Cleves, Ohio. And I went out second round. I faced the points leader of last year, so that was nice. So we ended up losing. I put up a pretty good fight, but I don't know if you know anything about the channel or not, but Mostly bracket racers. Occasionally we do index racing. Occasionally I've done some heads up stuff. Try to stay away from that because of the money involved. But yeah, it's a great little track. If you ever get the chance to go there, it's a pretty cool track. It is my localist or home my home track. So I'm just getting the hang of this. I just started doing lives like not too long ago. So if I seem like I don't know what I'm doing, it's probably because I don't. If you're wondering what's next to me, the project, my 90 K1500, the transmission went out of it, pulling back a Escalade, and so this is the replacement. It's not finished. I just cleaned it up the best I could. But at any rate, uh, I'm in North Carolina. Nearest track is Farmington. Farmington. Man, I don't know where that's at. So, like, you're close to. How close are you to like Rockingham? That's in North Carolina, right? Or what's another one? Fayette? Is it Fayetteville? Fayetteville, I think. It's south. I don't know. I'll be coming to North. Actually, I'll actually be coming to North Carolina. I believe. I know South Carolina for sure, and in a couple weeks. So for work. So it's about an hour and a half. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I'm not. I've never traveled that far to race, but I'd like to. Farmington. Now, I'm gonna look that up because I want to see the track. Never heard of it. It's eighth. Okay, I got you. Farmington dragway. Okay, seems like a pretty nice facility. Uh, I assume that. Uh, yeah, I assume it used to be. Piedmont. Okay, so I know where Piedmont is. Um, did that track used to be an IHRA track? Because I recognize that. I don't know why. I've seen it in some videos or something. I know I have. It just looks familiar. But looks like a cool place to race. Farmington or Piedmont? Piedmont. I've heard of Piedmont before. Honestly, I think the only reason I've ever heard of Piedmont is because of a guy on YouTube named Turbo John or something like that. He's got a Fox Body Mustang, no prep car. That's probably the only reason I've ever heard of Piedmont. Good evening, Turbo Tom. Made it home from Canada, but got stopped trying to get back to USA. Oh, you got stopped trying to get back to the US. Ooh, so you got stopped. What did they check you for? What were you bringing home? I mean, I don't know you that well, but I know that you're not I don't think you're trying to bring drugs or nothing across the border. So, what did they get you for? I'm gonna grab a rotter real quick. I'll be right back. Farmington is still good. There used to be some wild cars there, ran there in the late '90s, early 2000s. I think the video that I watched was of like the early days of Pro Mod, which is like you're saying some wild stuff. So I can say um, the fastest I've been is 10:36 in our bracket truck. In my car, I've been 10:53 now. Um, at 10 seconds in a quarter mile, people probably think that's not fast, but it feels fast. Brought nothing. It was my name and date of birth. Came back to a bad guy. Oh, God. Did you tell him that you didn't do it? Well, here's the question. What did that guy do to make them go, oh, we got to stop that man? That's crazy, man. That's hard to believe. Can't believe they treat you like that. Still away. Yeah, I bet. I mean, you think doing a 6 second pass in the eighth mile, or which, well, that would be like a 4 or 5 second pass in the eighth. I would be wanting to pull a parachute, and I want to be pulling the parachute so that I didn't crash. I mean, that's you're talking probably a couple like 200 mile an hour. So I would think. I mean, I don't know about that for sure, but close to it, 175, 190. I mean, that's flat getting it from a standing still. So I always thought it'd be cool to own a original style pro mod, like back in the day when they had to ship them and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't be safe in one. I'd have to have it down where it's like baby proof. Hey Rob, how's it going, buddy? They wouldn't tell me, but they took my fingerprints to make sure it wasn't him. That's awesome. So I'm glad you're back in the U.S. and safe, but my lord, should you change your name? I mean, it's freaky. I think there's somebody else out there that's doing bad and got the same name as you, cleaning up dinner. Now, does that mean you're cleaning up the dishes or you're cleaning your plate because it's good food? If it's both, you're doing it right. Although I don't like dishes. I'm a paper plate kind of guy. A plastic cup. Some same birthday also. Yeah, I'd be checking into that because I'd hate to get stuck in a I smoked chicken, baked beans, and corn on the cob. See, now you invite me and you ate that good. I mean, come on, that's just not fair to me. Come on, you gotta share. But Tom, I'd definitely be looking into that because if you get stuck in like a country like Mexico or something, oh my God, I could not do that. That would freak me out. Thought somebody's here. Chicken, baked beans, and corn on the cob. Sounds like a good dinner. I mean, I'd eat that. So what did you put on the chicken? Just plain or some type of spice? Your secret recipe? That do sound good. Yes, it does. Indeed, it does. Yeah, I just ate, so getting into Canada was easy. Yeah, well, there's a reason you got into Canada so easy. I mean, look at that place. It's like a zoo. I mean, their prime minister, Justin Trudeau or whatever, he's a character. Not to get into politics, but he's a little odd, you know. Put in my concoction. I'm just going to go ahead and say that I don't want to know what it is. I just hope it's PG-13. So what all did you guys do today? Anything interesting? I got to work all day, so my day was boring. Some people get to enjoy their weekends and stuff. So please let me know what you guys did. Rob, I know Jason or whatever went camping. Has he come back crying yet? Tense and me just don't mix. Cold, hard, wet ground with bugs. Nah. Now, if I was camping in like a big old RV, basically a house on wheels, I'd be interested. Putting a short up with the smoker and corn. Okay, I'll have to watch it. Just lazy. Then said I needed to run the tractor, and it shut down on me again. Well, why did it do that? What kind of tractor? We have campers. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say like camping anymore is like people buying big campers, and like I'm sure the forefathers of camping look at it and go, "That's not camping." That's the way I'd camp: big TV, Wi-Fi. But that's just me. At some point, we'll get to go on a vacation and relax for a little while. So, but for the next, I don't know. Let's see, what is? We're almost through May, so I got a whole nother month before I get to enjoy a vacation. What you do? Grab me a Dr. Pepper. Because I didn't buy it for you. I didn't. But who says I didn't? Massey first, and it has trash slash water, and if you're going to have to clean the fuel system out. Well, that would do it. Receipt right here. You still got chocolate on your face.
Where? I just looked in the mirror.
Right here.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that sucks. It does. I don't know any other way other than to drain it out and put better gas in it.
What was that?
What?
The thing, the comment you highlighted.
I can click on them now.
I know that, but what was that one?
I don't remember what it say.
Said something about how they done his fingerprints to make sure he wasn't him.
Oh, Turbo Tom got stopped at the Canadian-U.S. border.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess the person with his name and his birthday is in like some serious trouble, and so they stopped him.
I did not.
Thinking it was him.
They have the same name in.
It's not a good name. Oh, Rob, it does. Second time in a week. I'd be trying to figure out how to fix it.
Well, I'm sure he's working on it.
I mean, like, exalt someone. I assume it's called.
Yes.
Well, maybe Saul is the name of something. I don't know. Exalt. Maybe he's trying to saw somebody in half. I saw somebody. I don't know. I cannot read minds. If I could, I'd be a rich man. The water in the fuel is normally a crack in the tank at the gas station.
What?
Okay, so he's saying that there's water in the gas because when he went to the gas station, they have water in their gas. But I don't know. That's very unnormal.
Very not good.
We clean them out for the same reasons around here too. Maybe I guess it's common in your area. I've never had that. I don't know if it's just I don't know. I hope I never have to have that problem, but where you going? Why? Oh, jeez.
This isn't public. You're on camera. It's different. Tell me you love me, damn it.
What if I don't?
Well, then it is what it is.
When we pop your butt in that seat there, I would.
No.
Okay. Water in the gas tank. That is not fun. It also has a screen on the fuel shutoff valve. Have to drain the tank and check it too. Excuse me, fellas. I'm just a little tired. We may not go full 2 hours tonight just because I got to get up. I'll probably have to get up at around 3. I'm heading to Illinois, Chicago specifically. You guys will see why when I'm done or out of there. Gotta go up to I don't remember what it was called. I have to keep putting fires out. It keeps me from starting on my car. I hear that, buddy. I have too many irons in the fire right now, and I'm spread thinner than peanut butter on chips. Naperville. I'm gonna assume it's Naperville. Going to Cedar Point tomorrow. Where's that at? Why have I heard? No, is there anything wrong with me? I don't know. I've heard of Cedar Point, but I don't know where exactly it's at. Cedar Point in Michigan? Or am I totally off? Because I could be totally off. But just some foreshadowing here, as I don't know exactly everything that I need. Rob, do you need a good hood for your car? I think I may have one. Sandusky, Ohio, or Sandusky? I've heard of Sandusky, Ohio. Like Sandusky. I've heard of that, but that could be a place too. I don't know. I'm just a dumb Indiana boy. But if you know somebody that needs 68 to 69 Nova quarter panels, call me. I have a four. Okay. Well, just some foreshadowing here. I may be getting a brand new factory hood, and I didn't know if you had. If you wanted one, I'd have sold it to you cheap. Um, like I think it wasn't labeled, but I think that's what it looks like. I paid $25 for it, so you know I'd have taken 50 for a brand new hood. You know, but if you already got one, there's no sense in you buying this one. Like I said, I think it's a Camaro hood. That's what it looks like. But man, I also got a lot of stuff. I'm excited to go because yeah, I'll probably do. I don't want to call it an unboxing. Yeah, I get that, Rob. I just know. Yeah, there was no reason for you to buy. I just if you needed one. I was gonna have one pretty cheap. So yeah, just trying to help buddy out. Um, yeah, does nothing special. I got a fairly good deal on these things that I'm going to Naperville, Illinois for. It's a 5 hour and 15-minute drive, so that's great. I really don't want to do it, but here I am. But yeah, I'll do kind of like an unboxing or something when I get them down here. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff, and I don't know why I did it, but I found it on Facebook, and I clicked on it. I started looking at it, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Maybe I want that. So I just went crazy. I shouldn't have, but I did. I didn't overpay for nothing, but uh, I will say there was four aluminum cow hoods for S10 trucks on there that went for like $400 or $500. I quit bidding on them because it got too high. But I've never heard of, I've never heard of an aluminum cow hood. So I don't know what they did. If they stuck a magnet on them or something. I don't know. They looked cool, but Sandusky, Ohio. Well, that probably ain't too far from me. I don't know where that's at located to me. So that's a 4 hour and 10-minute drive from Sandusky to where I'm at. It's a pretty good haul. But so Rob, what's all left on your car? And does nothing special. What uh what is your car? I don't I'll look you up here. Here, let's just do this. I forgot I can do this. Uh, 65 Galaxy. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Okay. How did I do that the last time? Setting right, having a shoot. How did I do that? How did I do that? How did I do that? Uh-oh. I don't remember how I did that now. That's great. Ah. Ah. There we go. Filters to channel. Okay. Let's see if I can do this, or maybe I can't. Maybe too stupid for this. Still working on the wiring and filming it as I get along with it. Longer process recording it all. Yeah, I understand that, man. This is your name, right? Yeah, it does not. Oh, I put a G. Look at me go. I'm doing something stupid. Look at that. Look at that. Look at me go. I am not smart.
Come to the conclusion the tractor hates me. I was out here running disc and, well, down on, look right down in there in the sediment bowl. I can't tell what that is. Rust. I don't know what it is, but what, something else I got to fool with. I went and got them hoses made yesterday down at the hydraulic shop. I ain't got a leak no more. That's a plus. Downside to it was them 3 hoses was $210.
Oh,
But at least I don't have to worry about setting the tractor on fire. Found a fuel leak while I was in there, and I'm getting ready to fix that roll pin I found. Well, we found that leak. Tell you what, our steering pump.
oh God.
Order me a cheap Chinese carburetor. 1963, 62, or 60 Massey Ferguson 65. It's got the Perkins diesel.
Well, you got a pretty cool channel, buddy. I'm kind of excited to get the electronic steering going too. Never done it before. Did you say electronic steering? Am I hearing that correctly? I mean, I electronic steering. What on God's green earth does that even mean? Like power steering, right? Am I confused? I should probably confused here. Electronic steering. So it's like an actuator or something? All I can say is I hope it's safe because just throwing some vids up just to get the channel going. Absolutely. I understand. I was there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You got to produce, you got to get out the content that you can put out. Yes, sir. LOL. Okay. So, like, What part is electric? I'm confused. So it's like an actuator. Is what you're saying, right? Am I correct on that? So like, I'm still kind of confused. So like, you're. I don't have a steering wheel. I don't have a steering wheel here, but like, is there like, but not hydraulic? Yes, but not hydraulic. How the hell does it work? Is it like, is there like a sensor on the wheel that tells a computer to send the to? So like, do you have a steering box then? I'm confused. I've never heard of electric steering, so that should be pretty interesting. It's like the steering on new cars? Question mark. But see, that's um. Well, as far as I know, there's still a rack and pinion that's electronically controlled by a gear. Electric motor runs on the steering shaft inside the car. Okay, so I'm still kind of confused. I'm So you turn the wheel, and that turns the electric motor on, which tells the. So does it have a steering box? That should be my main question. Listen, you're trying to teach the dumb people here like me. I'm a moron here. I've never heard of electric steering, so this is the first. So assume it has to have a gearbox or a steering box, or else you couldn't steer the car because I'm sure it's all factory steering. Okay, so it's a steering rack. Then, I'm assuming we'll look it up because I've never heard of that. I didn't mean to try and ruin your. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to ruin your video. I've never heard of that. What I figured you were just saying that you went to not technically a manual steering, but like like new cars where they're either fluid driven or they have some type of motor on them to do it, and then there's a sensor that tells it to go left or right or whatever. Okay, that makes sense. I'm following. I am still with you now. You're trying to teach the illiterate, and this illiterate is very, very dumb. So that doesn't help. So it's got a small block in it, right? I'm gonna put my computer on charger here real quick. Yes, small block. Just a 350, or got anything done to it, or? Kind of happy you didn't go with an LS, man. I like them, but man, they're everywhere. Or at least, I mean, I feel like they are. Don't get me wrong, they're a great engine, but unless you're putting it in, unless you're putting it in something different, like a 1929 key bucket or whatever the hell them things are, or some type of old vehicle that just you don't see very often, or something different. Because I mean, every time I've been to LS Fest in Bowling Green, Kentucky, there's been an LS swap Camaro, like older style Camaro. It's like, okay, get it. And you got like the LS swap mail carrier truck. That's sweet. And then you got like people doing AMC wagons and like Eagles or whatever them things are called, and Blazers and Jimmys, and that's where I give bonus points is when they can come up with a really cool swap vehicle. Yes, I'm cleaning it. NA, no power adders for now. So what you're saying is that if I give you a nitrous kit, you're gonna put it on there, right? Is that what I'm hearing? Because if you are, I mean, I don't know where I'm gonna get a nitrous kit, but I mean, one might just show up. You never know. I'd like to have a nitrous kit for myself. I have no idea what I'd put it on, but why not? Nitrous kit, man. Now I can quit this. I'm just scraping off some of the gunk off of this transmission so that my buddy can put it together and doesn't have to deal with all the filth. But if this bothers somebody, please tell me. Solid roller with. I'm going to assume you meant Phytech, but and work the heads a bit. Okay, so it should be a decent little street car then. A little, something to drive. Nice little cruiser. That's pretty cool. I've not messed with the Phytech. Honestly, I'm using their transmission controller for the ramp truck, but I'm using it with a Holly Sniper, so that ought to be interesting. I have a lot of rust to fix before I can start building an engine. Well, here's the thing about building engines. Yes, 5 seconds. Okay. So, yes, it's fun. Here's the thing about building engines. You can have a stock engine. No one is ever going to make fun of somebody for having a stock engine. No one worth talking to is going to be worried about stock engine. They're going to be like, probably just could. They're going to honestly be more impressed with you getting it to wherever you want. So like driving into a cruise in or to the racetrack or wherever you like going with the car. They're going to be more impressed by that than they are going to be by some race engine that you took too much money to build and then you weren't able to eat. You were eating ramen noodles for dinner and stuff. No one's going to care about that. They care about you, the car, and if it's there, especially at the No Name Nationals. It was a 12.0 car before this build. So you had a race car. That's a fun streetcar. Yeah, like I've always said there's nothing wrong with having a fun streetcar, but there is a point to where I feel like people are going above and beyond what a streetcar does. They're like, I'm sorry, your roll cage pro mod with fiberglass front nose and hood and fenders and doors and rear hatch. That's not a streetcar. I don't care what people think. Like they probably hate my opinion for that. It's just not a streetcar. Like my car, my Laguna. I'm gonna always call it a race car because it's not a street car. Sorry, it's just not. It's got the full frame. It's got the original factory frame. It's every ounce of the original frame is there. All the factory front suspension is there. Stock style, the bushings and everything are stock. Stocks, spindles. The only thing that's not stock is I put a steering rack on it. One's version of a streetcar varies from another. Absolutely. Like mine's all factory suspension, factory frame rail. I mean, stock. Excuse me. It's it's got metal quarter panels. It's got steel trunk floors, steel floor pans. Uh, it's got factory roof. It's got a steel hood, a steel fenders. The nose is like that factory rubber stuff that is awful. But yeah, I didn't realize it, but Uncle Tony's garage is live right now too. So I appreciate you all being here with me. I'm glad I could have you host you and stuff. So if you have any questions, I'm not the brightest person, but I have some answers. Some may not always be the right answer, but I have answers. Mine's all factory frame and all just built a bit. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. It's just the thing. It's how far do you let the whole streetcar thing go? I mean, I get it. You want to call yourself the bad to the bone streetcar, but like, at what point is it not a streetcar? You know what I mean? All factory frame. So yours is it's got subframes, right? I'm assuming you're gonna do uh, frame connectors because I would. Even at even at a couple hundred horsepower, I would do the. Can't think of it. I'm words, man. Yeah, urethane. There you go. That's the bumper style. Uh, but oh hell. So other than that, how is everybody's night going? I mean, I'll be live tomorrow night too. I scheduled 2 weeks out, so I got tomorrow and today. Kenny Snowden. I seen the Laguna in person yesterday at Edgewater. Definitely top 5 of the coolest cars there. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. That's it's not fastest or consistent thing in the world, but it's a lot of fun, and I enjoy the car. So, thanks for joining us, Kenny. I appreciate it. I do these every Sunday and Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just to hang out with cool people, like-minded people. You know, we can all learn something from each other too. So, questions, concerns, just spit them out. That's what we're here for. The core community as a whole is great, but the No Name National crew, which is almost everybody in here, I think, it's amazing. It's the most tight knit group I've been a part of ever. A lot of good people involved. A lot of good people. So the car's still loading the box. I got one pass worth of GoPro footage because we were supposed to get fun. Exactly. 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 I love having fun. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I want to have fun and win, but I'd much rather, at the expense of losing, I'd rather have fun. It's just, if I can go out there, race a couple rounds, and come home feeling like I did something better than doing drugs and partying, I've won in my book. But yeah, the car's still in the trailer. Dad's truck's still in the trailer. I'm not even taking the GoPros off my car yet. We so that we our second round started at like 11. So it wasn't 12:30 when we got home. It was close to 12:40. It was awful. I mean, I think literally we come home, I grabbed something to eat before I could go to bed, and I passed out. So I was tired. But yeah, that's the reason I became a part of the No Name Nationals community, was because it's more about fun than it is winning. Don't get me wrong, I love winning, but being able to go to a track, sit down, relax, enjoy everybody's enjoy everybody's presence is a whole nother thing. Um, Occasionally at like a bracket race, there'll be people arguing, but I've not had that issue yet. At least I've not encountered it. If you argue over something that nobody has control over, because that's what took so long yesterday at Edgewater, was that their timing system was screwed up, so they couldn't print the tickets at the end of the track, which meant they couldn't race basically. They ended up printing them at the tower and dropping them down the tower for people, but so I'll leave it up to the people in the chat. I have to get up early in the morning. If if we get off here at like 9, which is in 6 minutes, I'll probably go live for probably 3 hours tomorrow night. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully, I'm back in time for a live. I don't know. If not, it'll be Tuesday night. I hate pushing things back, but man, life just gets in the way. But yeah, I'll leave it up to everybody in the chat. We're just chilling. If you want to stay here and we'll keep going, I'll keep going. That's cool. I have to take a load up to Hebron, Kentucky. So I have to take a load. Are you a truck driver? Because exactly, Rob. Exactly. Just to enjoy. Absolutely. But does nothing special. Where are you from? Because I work over by Hebron, Kentucky. About 10 minutes from there, to be exact. I would say. I mean, it's part of Florence. Is where I work. But wow, I forgot you said that. Dang, you gotta come all the way up here. In case you didn't know, Hebron, Kentucky's like, I don't know, 50-ish minutes away from here. So I travel that for every day for work. North Carolina. So that's a haul, man. So that's probably what, 7 hours? I would say 7 hours. If I'm not close thereabouts. We had at my previous job, we had a company called STI. Um, they would come from crap. Where was that? See, now I'm not going to be able to think of the name now that I'm trying to. Uh, anyway, probably 8 with the weight I'm hauling. Okay, yeah. Trying to think of where these people were from. Let me try and figure that out because I want to know. Uh, STI. Trucking. Why do I not? I don't know. I'll probably remember it here in a little bit. I'm going to Jason's to steal some firewood. I haven't had enough this weekend. Nice. Yeah, STI was a company, and they were easy and tough to work with at the same time. I didn't get to interact with them much, but the few times I did, I was not impressed with the way they run the company. But here I am. Who am I to judge? Steal some firewood. Well, good luck. I don't know what. I know he's got a dog, so don't let it attack you. But I'll stay another half hour. How about that? Charlotte. Charlotte. So I can't remember exactly. They love me. I can't remember exactly where I gotta go in North and South Carolina. I believe. I don't know how far they are in between each other, but I gotta go to two companies. I know that. So I travel for work. If you didn't know, which is a blessing and a curse all at the same time. Oh God. Oh, that's good when you get a customer coming telling you about setbacks. What towns are they? Buddy, I don't know. I don't even remember, so I'll have to find out next week. I think one is close to like Winston-Salem. I don't know if that's North or South Carolina, so eh. So your guess is as good as mine. But I don't know. You might have heard of the companies. One is Nutramax. I think Herbalife is down there too. I got to go to that one eventually. Winston is my hometown. Nice. Uh, well, if you've heard of Nutramax, I believe that's where I got to go, company wise. But that's just one of them things. I'm trying to figure out because if they said I'll be flying into Charlotte, so yeah. Well, if I'm down there, I'll probably stand out like a sore thumb. So Nutramax, it's a company that makes like nutrients, like is Winston a nice town to live in? Is it a nice place for visitors? Like, I won't get shot or nothing. Probably not. Probably. You're not from New Jersey, lol. So if I was from New Jersey, I would get shot. So I'm safe. Or is it the opposite? If I was from New Jersey, I'd be safe. Because I can't do a New Jersey accent if I have to. So I'm probably going to get shot. Which is fine. I mean, they're not going to get any money. I'm broke. But hey. Most of Jersey moved here. Oh, that should be interesting, man, because it got some weird accents there. I've never understood that. At least that's what I mean from people I know. Are they a real pain in the butt? See, I thought North and South Carolina were like people with Southern accents, like Southern drawl to it, little twang in their voice. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, I've been wrong before. I've been wrong plenty of times. Winston is peaceful for the most part. It has, well, I mean, every area you go to is going to have one little spot of bad. I mean, it's hard to not, it's hard to live in a city that's near a bunch of cities and not have anything bad going on. Uh, so, yeah, I expected that. But, like, there's certain parts of Cincinnati, Ohio, I would not walk myself down. I wouldn't walk. I'd be driving with bulletproof glass, hoping and praying that my bulletproof glass works. Because Cincinnati, Ohio is like 56 minutes from here, something like that. Yeah, it could be. It could be. I said I've not been there. I don't even know if what the crap. So as I was talking, my phone decided it was going to type down what I was saying. But yeah, I don't know where Nutramax is exactly. Tom, 3.5 hours for me. 3.5 hours for you. 3.5 hours to where? I'm confused. You just got back or something. Or my computer's screwing up and I just got your message from a half hour ago or something. I don't know. But Nutramax is the company I'm going to. I'm pretty sure. Well, if it's down by the coast, that's good for me because I don't get very many vacations. So I'll have to, to Cincinnati. Gotcha. But yeah, I'll have to swing by the coast. I've not decided what kind of rental I want yet. The second to previous job I went on, I was able to get a Challenger, a V6 Challenger, which in and of itself is nothing special, but it was still better than driving like a Toyota Camry or not BMW, like Nissan Maxima. Like you can go to Wilmington and Carolina Beach. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Like I said, I'm only going to be there a couple days, but if I have time to kill, I'm gonna try and kill it. You know. So Wilmington and Carolina Beach. What is the closest drag strip to like the coast to that area? Or I should say this: what is the best drag strip? Try to get out before. So I'm actually going after Memorial Day, so I'll be there the 31st and 1st, I believe, of June. Um, so yeah, it'll be after Memorial Day if I'm correct. I don't know. I don't remember what day it's on, but I believe the actual day is Tuesday. I believe like Tuesday, Wednesday, or something like that. So excuse me, fellas. I'm starting to get the yawns. That's not a good sign. Should be okay when school's let out for summer. It's crowded. Well, I'm not against a bunch of college kids, but the less amount of people I can deal with, the better. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind interacting with intelligent, awesome, you know, down to earth people. But when it comes to stuff like that, man, I've not had any luck. Anybody that's below the age of like 20, I've just had no luck with. They either want to party all the time or they don't want to do anything with their life. Like, hello, you got this whole world ahead of you. You don't want to do nothing but waste it away. Just my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's probably better things to be doing than transmissions, race cars, and all that. But like, really, you pay to go to college and then you party for it all 4 years? Seems like a waste. But I'm just a moron. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Well, I should be going live tomorrow night. There's a strip in Dunn, North Carolina, east of Raleigh. I know nothing of it. You got Rockingham about an hour east of Charlotte. Okay. That's so I went to Colorado on my last trip, and I drove. What was it? It was like an hour to go to Bandamere. Oh my lord, that is one beautiful track. One beautiful. I mean, just the scenery around that racetrack is just drop dead gorgeous. If you have the chance to go in person, do it. I mean, I was there at I got there a little bit before sunset and then watching the sunset and it get dark. God, it was a sight to see. I hate that they're shutting it down. It's just so sad. Guess while I'm sitting here, I can take them out. Mooresville is North Charlotte near Lake Norman. I go to Farmington when I can. Friday night it's kind of slow most of the time. Saturday night it gets busy. Okay, so you're telling me Saturday night is the night I gotta go. If I go. That's pretty cool. I'm getting to see some live mechanic action here. Although I wouldn't want to see this either, but that's not the point. Okay. I think they open on Saturdays around 10 or 11 and run till 11 p.m. All right, this not too bad then. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be down there. I'd like to explore the U.S. a little while I have a traveling job. Yeah. So how'd you find the channel? Does nothing. Always like to ask that question. I'm just curious. Had people meet up at the track, and I don't remember their name. Then they subscribe, and uh, I talked to a lot of people, so mentioned on another channel. Oh, sweet, really? I wonder what channel. Who would mention me? I'll have to give them a thanks. Because anytime I get somebody new, I'm always happy to have another person subscribed. I mean, it's awesome. Can't remember. It's all right. I'm just curious. It's awesome. Like I said, YouTube, especially the car community on YouTube has been very, very interesting to me because it's not exactly like the real life car community, but it's the same thing just on on the internet. I mean, I've met a lot of good people over this for the No Name Nationals in September or whatever, and last year met a lot of good people that way. So I even had a fellow subscriber stop at the house, and we did. I mean, he's another YouTuber, but we made some footage for his channel or whatever about some of my stuff, and had a good time. Talked for a while, so yeah, I'm all about it. I'm Thanks for subscribing. It's how we keep getting to do it. So I got to start doing my lives so that YouTube can uh, pay me a little. Hopefully, I'm hoping someday that it pays off. I really just want it to pay off my equipment, like the GoPros and the editing software. As soon as it pays for that, I don't really care. I mean, it can make no money, it can make some money, but once it pays off that, I get to do this for free and have a good time doing it. So that's what I want. I don't need to be rich, not off of this. So if I was rich, I wouldn't do anything. I'd be at the racetrack every night, private track rentals, just to go down the drag strip. Says we got 4 people watching, well, 3 now, but hell yeah, appreciate you guys watching. I know I'm a little boring tonight. I don't have much to talk about. Last time I had people in here trying. We weren't talking about racing as much, so I didn't get a time to change the thumbnail. So at some point, I'll just make it a Sunday Night Live and a Monday Night Live. I got a couple other friends on here that do Saturday night pick me up lives and just fun things. It's what we're here for, just to hang out and chill and talk about things. I'm hoping to get this rebuilt, my transmission here. I got an enclosed I got to finish. I got a ramp truck to finish before No Name Nationals this year. I got a lot of projects. I got the car sitting behind me, although honestly this week will be probably its finished date for now until he can figure out how to get the body off the frame and get it back to me. Yeah, he might be doing it live. I don't know. He's probably asleep right now. He might have went and got his fire road finally. Oh, you won't make it to this year? Listen, there should be another one. I don't see why there won't be. I think people will have to. There'll be somebody that has to step up and take Dallas Brown's shoes, maybe for next year's. But listen, it's happened. It's going to happen 2 times now. It should happen a 3rd time. It's a fun event, and that's all I can say about it. And they're going to just keep making it more fun. So, you know. No, I don't know if you've caught any of his previous lives in the past couple weeks. He's going through a bit of a rough patch. To not get any details in it, he's having a lot of family issues right now, and so every race except the No Name Nationals is canceled for the year because of this. For him to focus on his family and stuff. So, you know, keep in mind that that's just what's going to have to happen to keep A, his life intact, and then B, the AHRA intact, which is important. So, and I think everybody stands behind him in this decision. As the dude works really hard. Yeah, I hate. It's not good to hear that, but these things in life happen. So, hopefully, he can deal with it and get it fixed, and or get it finished and come out. I don't want to say smelling like roses, but hopefully he can come out and not be tore up too much. Because I mean, these things happen and it can tear your life apart pretty quickly, depending on how serious the situation gets. So, and he doesn't deserve it. He's a hardworking person. I seen it with my own eyes at the first No Name Nationals. He's a hard worker, and he deserves every little bit of respect he's earned or asked for. So, yeah, at least from me in my book. So, hopefully it can just kind of dissolve, and maybe it'll work out good for him and good for his family, and he'll be able to come back stronger next year and know that people that are around him support him and the cause. Someone has started a GoFundMe for him. I don't know where a link. I don't have that. I don't know where to find it either. If you are interested, I can figure it out. So, I probably so we're about 5 minutes out. So I'll probably end the live in about 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, good. It'll work out perfect then. Does nothing. Um, have a good night. Um, have safe travels coming here tomorrow. You know, no need to get into any trouble. So stay safe and stay dry or wet. I don't care. Whatever you feel is necessary. Uh, watch out for other drivers. I'll catch everybody tomorrow night. So Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for watching.